And the cryptocurrency market continues its march down. Bitcoin hitting 5,800. It's had a little bit of a rebound, but its market cap is near $100 billion now, and people are wondering what's going to happen next. Amid all of that news, PwC came out today and stated that ICOs have raised $14.7 billion this year, which is double what they raised all of last year, and it's not even July yet. So it looks like ICOs are doing very well in this market. With all of this bearishness around cryptocurrencies, how are ICOs still raising so much money, and does it affect, why are we not seeing a more positive effect on cryptocurrencies?
Well, I think you have a lot of seasonality factors right now, and you have a barrier to entry from institutions. So the seasonality factors that are affecting it is the CME Bitcoin futures just closed this morning. It's end of quarter, so you have a lot of fund redemptions coming off a bearish week few quarters, which likely are driving prices down because it has to go from crypto to fiat to dollars, or whether it's Euro fund or whatever. It has to go to some sort of currency to be paid back out. That being said, there's still a lot of stuff on the horizon, but there's a lot of short-term bearish seasonality that's depressing the overall price right now.
All right. Now, we've talked a little bit about ETFs in the past, specifically Bitcoin ETFs, because a lot of people have tried to, propose those, and they've mostly been pulled back. The SEC yesterday did propose new regulations to make ETF registration much simpler for non-complex, non-leveraged products. Do you think that Bitcoin falls into that category? Do you think that maybe this leads to ETFs being approved sooner rather than later? What do you think about that?
So there's a few ways exchange-traded funds can be created. One is based off some sort of index tracking, which sounds like this would make it easier for that to be approved. And that would increase the chances on the indexing side of things. On the futures side, since those are levered, another way they do it is they'll typically just hold the futures long or short and keep rolling over time. So it sounds like that would probably make it a little bit more difficult, or just go through the same process. This is probably further out anyway, just because of the typical time frame of the SEC. I think we'll still see Bitcoin ETFs go through the traditional process before this gets introduced in 2019 or so. And whether it's on the futures side or the index side is fairly irrelevant.
Okay. So in your opinion, do you think that we see a Bitcoin ETF this year get approved?
I wouldn't have high confidence on saying yes or no. Just because it's a highly centralized decision, and the SEC hasn't been fast about doing many cryptocurrency things, but it's been surprising about some of the things they came out with and the way they've done it, like the Howie Coin site and things like that. So they've surprised us a little bit. I wouldn't make a high probability bet to either side.
Okay. All right. Well, there you have it. Thank you very much for joining us on the Daily Crypto Trader Report. We hope that you'll tune in next time.